Alrighty, welcome back everyone to a brand new series on this channel. And so yesterday the 1.4.5.7 update, that's a mouthful, dropped for Terraria. So I figured we'd get straight into doing a new series on it. There is more of Calamity coming, by the way. I have, I think, like 3 episodes recorded. I just figured I'd probably throw this one out first since the update had come out, because way too often in the past I've had like new games or updates for games I play come out and gone, oh, I should do a series on that. And then just for whatever reason gone, actually I won't. Largely because I've got like other series going or whatever, and so I figured this time I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually just go ahead and play, especially because I was reading through the patch notes and they've done a lot of changes to Mage and also Yo-Yo, so I was debating between those two, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the magic, so I'm going to do, this will be a Mage playthrough. As you can see, currently it is set to Journey, but we will be playing it exclusively on Master difficulty. I will leave that locked there now that I have done that. The only reason I have it on Journey is purely just to reduce the amount of farming that I have to do, because particularly with like Master difficulty, I love the difficulty of the boss fights. Having to repeat some of them several times, I despise having to actually farm the summons to do that in between. So that is purely for my benefit. And also just it means that building, I can sit and build freely with the enemies turned off at times when I want to do that. So yeah, the journey mode is purely for me, otherwise the difficulty of the game will remain the same. Right, now that he's finished doing that, I will now turn the Finch off, because obviously this was meant to be Mage, and I forgot to do that quick enough. But yeah, as I also briefly mentioned, and Calamity will continue, so I've got episodes of that pre-recorded, so this isn't replacing it. I completely intend to finish that series, as well as any of my Arc ones as well going, although I think I've only got Genesis going at the moment. I'm just debating starting a few others, but if I do, they won't be out before this is. Right, thanks Guide for attacking more stuff. Right, let's quickly try and throw all this in the Journey inventory then. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll keep the fledgling wings for now. Oh yes, that's one of the new features. You can now share between loadouts your equipment. And then we'll have to try and re-grab out a pickaxe, a hatchet, a hammer, grappling hook, a magic mirror, stack of torches, stack of rope, and then that's all we can do for now. Right, let's chop down a couple of trees, get some wood duplicated, and then we'll at least make a basic house the guide can stay out of the way somewhere. Because otherwise, you know this, he's just gonna keep attacking slimes for us. We just mindlessly butchered a squirrel. Shouldn't have walked in the way of the swinging axe, I suppose. Right, replace the trees. You know how it is. Gotta have those trees growing. Right, and then to be honest, I think we will just place a little basic house just here at the spawn, or do I just do it slightly off to the side? Like I'm cautiously aware of this is Master difficulty, and I've got no way of attacking anything at the moment. You know what, the guide can fend for himself while we go and find a weapon. Let's get a complete stack of wood going though. Just throw all of those. And I'll organise my hotbar while we're walking here. We got another desert, so I've got deserts either side of me. Fantastic. This could go only wrong. Go on, right. Run! Ah, he's about as fast as me. Ah. We did pick up a recall potion, so... Yep. Okay, well, I tried. Oh yeah, so you can now skip the respawn. Haha. Okay, well, let's see if we can have better luck going this way, because if not, it's just going to be digging down. Because, we gotta get underground somehow. Or find the one and only, the wonderful wand of sparking. I guess that means we can get a desert town made fairly early, though. Although neither of the deserts seemingly have the antlion hill in them, which is a bit rubbish. Because, yeah, they're both just basically tiny oases. So we kind of need to work out where some of the other biomes are before we can actually know. Ah, an actual cave. Here we go. Coin portal, hello. We'll put that straight into the research before we lose it. Aha, a chest. Arrows inflict poison. How useful that would be if I was doing a ranger build. Alas. Although, some lead here, so... And I do also see over to the left there a gem tree, which will definitely be handy, because we are going to be needing gems. Most definitely. And they're one of the biggest things I also want to try out, because I know they did quite a few changes to like the gem staffs. Apparently they're better if you wear the corresponding robe and such forth, so I'd quite like to see exactly what that entails. Let's see, please give us a gem corn. Yes. Whoa. Okay. Get that pressure plate out of here. Oh yes, I've got a grappling hook as well. So yes, I realise we do start with a fair few more advantages than I thought for the, initially thought for journey mode, so I do apologise there if there's anyone going, you're making it way easier for yourself. It's not proper master mode or whatever, and I do respect that, but also, at the end of the day, I want to play how I want to play, and that's making this bit of the game just a little bit less laborious for myself. I've done it, you know, hundreds of times. I've done many playthroughs of this game. I don't want to have to... I know how to do it. Yeah. Can't be bothered if there's an option not to. Let's get that for decoration purpose. I think that's more platinum down there, but slightly concerned with the worm around me. Definitely take the cobwebs though. If they ever break. Ah, emeralds. Let's get out of here a second. Which means we can start picking up some fallen stars. Alright, how many cobwebs do we need? Okay, so we can dupe. Well, at the two sides here, I'd say we're probably best putting our base, yeah, right here at the spawn. Let's... I think just this little flat bit over here is probably best. Did not mean to make it that tall. Right. Jesus Christ, we are getting loads of fallen stars for some reason. Okay, let's try and gather these all while we can. Excuse me, who gave you permission to spawn inside my house? Okay, so it's now hit daytime again, and by running up and down, I managed to actually get us 30 fallen stars, so a decent crack of the way towards the 50. And then we can have our mana increase and such forth. So let's get... what I will do is actually turn those into gem coins, because then I can get a bit closer to having... And then... I mean, I'm basically just going to throw all of this into getting towards duplicating, because that's all useful. Just wanted to mine the platinum. Ah! Not having a weapon sucks. I'm half the time just not even going to be allowed to get across the desert to actually get there. It's pure RNG as to whether or not I'm allowed to get back to the cave. Oh, this is terrible. This is genuinely terrible. The one time I actually would like the Wand of Sparking or something, I can't get one because the game says no. Okay, he at least spawned in a location where I could get over him. That's nice. You know what, let's try going along the surface a bit more first, just see what we can find. Because a weapon would be quite nice right about now. Well, the ice biome isn't going to help us in any way, so... Right, first things first, let's get those emeralds. Not quite enough to duplicate them. Okay. Thought I could break it quick enough and then get down there. Oh well. Right, let's see. Still don't have enough lead for anything. New plan needed, I think, because getting consistently over to that cave is proving to be a pain. And it doesn't really go anywhere. Okay, so it's now hit morning again, and I decided since there wasn't a lot else I could do that I'd expand the house while I was waiting for daytime, so hopefully, with any luck, if I ensure that there is 50 silver in my inventory. Just going to take a minute, actually. There we go, right, should now be able to duplicate, which means we can just pull a full stack. And then we've definitely got enough, and hopefully we get the merchant move in now. That way we can buy an anvil, and that kind of increases our ability to actually do anything. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of the second chair. I'm not sure I like that. There we go, right. Hopefully, merchant any moment soon, then. Oh yes, and we also got most of the way now to the fallen stars that we need. Ah, and there's the merchant, in fact. Lovely. There we go, one bug net. Not bug net, iron anvil. I will buy the bug net as well, though. Not worried about healing potions and that just yet. Oh, I don't have enough for the sickle at the moment. Okay, right. Anvil obtained, though, so. And that is useful, because we now can craft stuff, but we don't actually have quite enough of any of the ores just yet. Damn. Okay, we are going to have to go back underground then. Ah, of course. Okay, I got enough. I got enough of it. That's fine then. Oh yes, we've also got the traveling merchant. None of that is actually useful. Although I will obtain the stopwatch while we can. So, yes, I can just sit and do this. I will just buy everything he has, because I might go for a sub-goal of trying to complete the achievement for completing, I think it's 50% of the journey mode inventory. So I'll probably try and do that on the side. Right, there we go. So I guess we can now have a pet. And there we go. That should be everything we can do with platinum for the moment. We might as well give ourselves the armor. Even though it doesn't really fit the mage aesthetic, it's still armor for now, which is better than what we have. Okay, well, I attempted to run that way, but the game decided that I needed like 6 demon eyes on me at that point. But running that way, I did at least gather enough fallen stars that we can now have infinite, which also means we can make mana crystals. And so should we ever actually get a magic weapon, we now have the mana to use it. Just, no idea how long it's going to be before we actually have a magic weapon. So now it's actually hit daytime, I will attempt again to go this way and see if we can get anything. Okay, sod that. That's the jungle. No, definitely can't deal with that with no weapon. Wonder sparking? No. The one time I actually want the damn thing, I can't find it. I mean, at least if one of them had, you know, been nice enough to at least give me like an Aglas or something useful. Step stool, yeah. Oh, this game is actual arse at times. Okay, we'll try and get back there, I guess, then. Let's see, what can we do with... Useless. And a regen I'll definitely take. Ah, there is actually a Daybloom staff as a weapon. Okay, so what do we need for this? 5 gel, 3 Daybloom, 12 wood. Okay, so we could actually finally have a weapon if we just wait for the NPCs to kill enough slimes. Okay. Right, so just keep those in inventory then. And what does he have today? DPS meter. Right, so I need to try and get some slimes to spawn, and then lure them over to the NPCs. Oh, there's one. Suppose we can give it a little love tap without technically breaking the not killing anything without a magic weapon. Hey, come on over to the demolitionist here, who's going to give you a nice taste of grenades. Or you could just miss, that works too. Hey, we got all 5 gel from the one. Nice, which now means we can make a Daybloom staff. Right, we at long last have a weapon. Right, this should make our life slightly easier. Ugh. Right, well I say we go get down to that cave again and see what we can find there, and we'll go from there. Okay, well good news is we found another gem tree and a life crystal, and I think there's a chest down below as well. Actually, there's 2 life crystals there. There's also just a lot of enemies here, so this could be interesting. Okay, so I can break the one singular topaz. That's a little on the disappointing side. Oh right, this is the underground jungle, and yep, there's the 1,000,000 damage Oh, there's some emeralds there. Okay, so we want to get back there again then. Although, quick detour since we got a gravitation potion. We'll see what we can find Sky Island-wise, if at all. Ha! Sky Island. Ah, balloon. And the way faster than me harpy, because we still can't find Hermes boots. Oh well, that's slightly annoying to waste the end of the gravitation potion early, but... A balloon is definitely handy to have. Ugh, one off. Now I'm regretting having turned those ones earlier into gem corns. Oh well. Oh god, feral bite. Genuinely. As if the bat couldn't be bad enough to give it the debuff that gives you random other debuffs. Like, yeah, this enemy sucks. Let's make it suck more. I think though, yeah, we did get enough sapphires that we can dupe them. Lovely. There we go. Staff of regrowth. Okay, nice. Okay, we can make the emerald hook, which is definitely better than the normal grappling hook. Then let's see what else we can do. So one of them I should be able to make a staff out of. I just can't remember which ore it has to combine with. I should now have, again, if I can find it, tungsten and tin. So let's see. So yeah, I can make an emerald robe. I can make a sapphire robe. Nights swirl in pairs. Okay, well the emerald robe is the better one then. And then, let's see. Tin bars. Tungsten bars. Aha, I can make the emerald staff. Cool. Zealous. Can I get a better? Forge. No, okay. I see, so by wearing the sapphire. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that'll probably do for today's episode, as that's probably more than enough for today. We've done decently well. We've actually got ourselves set up with a robe, a weapons. We actually can attack stuff with magic weapons, as we're supposed to be using. So next episode, we'll probably continue to try and gather remaining life crystals that we need to actually get our health up. Since we've got maximum mana, we just now need maximum health. We've got decent defense. We just could do some Hermes boots. We've actually got some mobility, and then it'll be into looking at whether or not we can get the King Slime or Eye of Cthulhu summons we can get into our first boss. But it all just depends exactly how much we manage to get done. So yeah, hope you guys have all enjoyed today, and we'll see you guys in the next one.